Hello, Billy Business here to announce the most revolutionary video game you've ever seen before. This game takes next-gen consoles to a whole new level. Using the full power of the pizza processor that's built into every single Pizza Station 360 series ampersand to create the most realistic pepperoni pies you've ever seen before. Explore vast open areas all across the Mozzarellaville like you've never seen before. Never seen before. You see that slice of salami in the distance? You can go there. Search every nook and cranny to discover crazy enemies to the pizza world like pineapples and olives. And yes, the Pizzone is back. And for all you hardcore gamer girls out there, let me be the first to tell you this video game has guns. Whoa now, don't forget, all gameplay you see here today is super early pre-alpha footage, so don't get carried away now. Instead, focus on all the pre-order bonuses we have right here. Yeah, I'll tell them. Due to hardware limitations of the Pizza Station 360 series ampersand, we had to remove the Pizzone from the game. But it's not all bad news. Please get excited for our season pass. While you're doing that, pre-order the second season pass, and maybe you should just pre-order the season pass for the season passes so you can get both season passes whenever they release, far after you've cared about this video game. You're not gonna wanna miss all our pre-order bonuses like this pizza gun. Video games are cool. That's all I have for you today. I am Billy Business, and I am just like you. I too am a grown man who plays video games in his spare time. Totally, all the time, every day, all the time, totally, every day, all the time. Neglecting my kids, playing video games, all the time. Playing it all day, every day, video games. Me, businessman, that's me. Billy Business. I'm Billy Business. New place. Oh boy, do I love to get annoyed with E3 season. Video game announcements are very hit or miss. You've got your good, your bad, and your Ubisoft. There is an art to announcing video games, and as someone who hasn't had to do that themselves, I consider myself an expert. So get ready, I'm gonna teach you how to announce a video game. Countless video games get announced each year, and most of them screw it up when it's really simple. The key to announcing a video game is to show said video game. Not a CG trailer, not a title. Show actual gameplay. And don't lie to the customers saying this footage of Killzone 2 is real gameplay. Or this guy embarrassing himself on stage is actually playing Kinect Star Wars. Because when the game finally comes out, you're gonna look dumber than that guy on stage, I promise. It's also important to not announce your game too soon. Hey, I'm looking at you, Skate 4. I am one of the biggest Skate fans out there, and I've been begging for a Skate 4 for years now. If you really think this is the only copy of Skate 3 I have, you'd be very wrong. If I could, I'd buy this game more times than I bought Skyrim. So yeah, I'm happy to see it actually announced, but EA has outdone themselves in pulling off the worst way to announce a video game. Not only was there no gameplay, there was no CG trailer, no logo, no release date, not even an official title. It was just some guys telling us, hey, it's happening, it's in development, it's super early. I could have done that. I literally just did. Hey guys, do you know, just so you know, I heard from Billy Business that Skate 4 is happening. Yeah. Sorry, not Skate 4. Don't say Skate 4. I didn't say Skate 4. That's not the official title. The fourth installment of a skate game is happening, okay? They said it was super early in development. Super early in development. This is what disappoints me. This isn't an announcement. This just is not an announcement. Based off everything they've said, I wouldn't expect to see any gameplay of Skate 4 for at least a couple of years, let alone a release date. And the worst part is, a lot can happen in a few years. Literally look outside and see what's happening in the year 2020. For all we know, this game could get canceled before we even see a screenshot, and I wouldn't put it past EA to do so. Why do I think that? Because does anybody remember that E3 a couple of years ago when EA literally had nothing to show, so they scrounged around a bunch of pre-alpha footage and tried to shove that in our faces? No, because I remember. They boasted this exciting new extreme sports game by Criterion, the creators of Burnout. They tried to get us all excited about this super early pre-alpha footage, and 2 years goes by and literally no word from it again until an EA spokesperson just comes out and goes, oh yeah, it was canceled. Yeah, we canceled it. And they're working on Star Wars now. Ugh. This is the problem of announcing a game too early. An announcement like this means nothing. All we have is the word of a company that's proven to be untrustworthy to consumers and is willing to scrap IPs in projects like Titanfall 3 and this new Criterion game. And trust me, EA is not the only one announcing stuff like this. It seems like each year, E3 has become more and more about showing off games without showing off gameplay. You have nothing to show, and you know you have nothing to show, so how are you expecting us to get excited? Ironically, the greatest example of how to announce a video game comes from everyone's favorite liar, Todd Howard. Fallout 4's announcement was spectacular. It actually showed off gameplay with deep explanations into its systems. Excitement was properly built up. And best of all, the release date was only 5 months away. Having a release date being so close to the announcement is what keeps anticipation going, which is something you'd think Bethesda and Todd Howard would remember when they announce Elder Scrolls 6 20 years too early. Now, all Bethesda gets asked about during every interview is, where's Elder Scrolls 6? And nobody cares about their next game, Starfield, which was announced 10 years too early. To bring this back to EA, the conversation has only shifted from make Skate 4 to where's Skate 4, until they actually show us something worth talking about. I've talked about EA, I've talked about Bethesda a little bit. It would be wrong for me to talk about video game announcements and not bring up Ubisoft. Ubisoft has some great games, and you'd think they'd be great at announcing them if they didn't leak out all the time. Hey, are you guys like okay or something? Do you need help? Blink twice if they're hurting you. We have known every single Assassin's Creed game, and I mean every single one, before they've ever been announced. We've known about Assassin's Creed Valhalla long before they've even mentioned it. And this year, Ubisoft Leaker Man, the hero he is, blessed us with 30 minutes of gameplay of Assassin's Creed Valhalla before they could even show us gameplay. For the company that made Black Flag, you would think they'd know a thing or two about how to patch up a leaky ship. I guess they've been too busy stopping other things from leaking. All of this goes to show you that you can never announce a game too late. Nobody has ever been upset that PT came out the same day it was announced. If anything, that added to people's hype around it. Walking Dead Saints and Sinners for PSVR is a great example of this. The game was surprise released onto the PSN store and didn't need any marketing or hype behind it to reach the top downloads of that month. This all shows us that word of mouth will carry a game if it's good enough. So the point of this video is to say that I don't want to know about a cool thing until the cool thing is in my hands. I want thing, and I want thing now. Hype is lame, just give me the game. Hype is lame, 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 give me the game.